for a win, Grant. Searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Thompson, and it's Duren in at the center position. Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. And he lobs it up to the rim, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time, finds the open man.
Ball outside. Here he goes. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Good on the bucket.
Stopping for no one. Assertive drive by Bogdanovic.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Talking about the Detroit Pistons. This is a team that has lacked star power recently, Fred.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. The BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that, but front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
There's Ball with a three, and the Hornets another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Duren in the post. Williams defending. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Back to Washington. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Ball looks over the floor. Williams passes to Washington. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Cunningham. Ivy outside. Thompson with a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, the work ethic from Ivy is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
At the line for the Pistons.
And both free throws good for Ivy. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority. And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Thompson's shot is off. And Here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Cunningham against Washington. Back to Ball. Launches it. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Here's Ivy. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
And both free throws good for Ivy. Here's Ball. 13 points in the game. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. It's Hayward on the wing. Ivy defends. The kick out to Williams. Just 3 to shoot.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Ball.
The line for your Hornets.
And so Ball nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Stewart outside. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They're up by 6 and will return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Marvin Bagley. Hayes is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Burks in at small forward. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. And it's Ish Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Martin against Burks. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that your coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple years.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Outside Burks. To the wing, right side. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Martin, the pass to Rozier. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I love how persistent Rozier is, not allowing the D to alter his shot with the contact.
Burks goes in. Three-pointer, Stewart. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Rozier gets the bucket.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
The three, Smith. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Hornets ball. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Bridges, a screen on Harris. And there's the lob, and it's Bridges with the jam.
A beautiful look from Ish Smith. They're always looking to get his teammates involved.
Stewart outside. Outside Burks. Over Rozier. Again the miss by the Pistons. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Stewart, a screen on Smith. Hayes attacking. Harris passes to Burks. Drains the triple. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Rozier outside. Here's Smith. Let's go with a 3. Rozier can't get it to go. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Quick hands on display from Ish Smith there. His team gets that steal and gets down the court for an easy 2.
Detroit foul ball.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. So for the Pistons.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Ball. There's the drive. Washington left side. Here's Miller. And it's good for 2. Miller's got 5 now.
Determined to get through and finish. Miller already with flair in his first year.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Miller is out there with LaMelo Ball.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. Man. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Hayward for 3. Rebound Detroit. Outside Bogdanovich. Ball with a steal. 3-on-3. Pass to Washington. The kick out to Ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Cunningham with the ball. Hayward picks him up. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Washington. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find. Oh, yes, 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Thompson, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And Ball throws it down.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Thompson. Washington grabs the miss. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the take. And he converts the layup. Washington's got 7 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the...
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Hayward finds Washington. Ball outside. Washington, a screen on Thompson. LaMelo work it inside.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Thompson's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Well, Ivy has a skill set where he can become one of the better guards around the hoop.
There's Ball with a 3. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Ball against Thompson, and he's going for the lob, and Washington powers it through.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Offensive rebound. And Hayward has got the ball here for Charlotte. Takes it inside. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Yeah, what a strong take from Hayward. Looking unafraid to challenge the D and finish with power.
The crossover. Ivy outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Williams in the post, working on Duren. Washington, a screen on Thompson. Ball passes to Washington. And now the Pistons in transition. And here's Ivy from the arc. Here's Duren. Misses from short range. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Charlotte in command with a 13-point.
Let's go, fans.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Detroit has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Alec Burks, Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Hayes, and it's Harris in at the 2 guard.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Rozier, the pass to Smith. Here he goes. Outside for Rozier. Back to Smith. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Martin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Bagley hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bagley's gotten his first bucket of the night. 3-pointer, Bridges. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys.
Back to Hayes. Harris, a screen on Smith. Hayes with it. Martin picks him up. Here's Harris. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
Assistant, Killian Hayes.
Rozier with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Martin. Miller's checked in for Rozier. And it's Ball in for Smith. The 3 from Ball. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham, right side. Duren in the post. Working on Williams.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Ball against Thompson. Ball passes to Bridges. Takes the 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And stolen by Bridges. Here's Ball. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're on the run. Here's Thompson. Oh, man, just gets
Taking
you
you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Back to Ball. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Hayward. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Hornets lead by 16. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hayward finds Bridges. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Miles Bridges.
And that one misses. Ivy, right side. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. The three from Ball. Offline. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
that he... Taking a look at both these teams, neither of them are playing their best basketball right now.
Kevin, so true. This game will be a great opportunity for one of them to get back on the right track. Let's see who steps up and gets this win.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at center. Outside, Ball. Misses from short range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And there's the pass to Sharp. His three-pointers off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
On the court right now is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in.
Hornets, number 25.
And here are the Trailblazers. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Simons after Gordon Hayward's bucket. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
Ball from deep three-point territory. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot's good from Simons.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Williams. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. And it's Williams with the jam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thibault can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Washington passes to Hayward. Back to Washington. The rebound by Simons. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, inside, here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Now, here's Simon.
2 minutes remaining in the
He's got 7. And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
There's the drive. Washington, that's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Simons against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And it was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Now, here's Sharp. Nothing on the board. Here's Thibault. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Miller finds Hayward. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Thibault. Portland leading by 9. Here's Sharp, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Washington, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Grant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And Hayward gets it to go.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Simons against Ball. Passes it to Thibault. And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Thibault. The kick out to Simons. Drills it from outside. Simons has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
We've got Nick Richards. Terry Rozier is out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Martin. And it's Washington in at power forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Portland leading by 10. And here's Henderson. And Portland again with the bucket.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year. You play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Portland with the ball, following the three by Charlotte. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Washington.
Coming onto the floor.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Clock at 2. Shot from free throw range. Henderson, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The lightning quickness of Rozier proving how dangerous he is when the break is on.
Now here's Henderson. 6 points for him. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Hornets foul call. Ish Smith.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Second team foul.
Henderson against Rozier. Here's Wainwright. Henderson kicks to Ayton. Shoots over Richards. And it's Ayton missing. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Richards. In the corner, it's Martin. Bridges sets the screen for Martin. And the clock. Bridges attacking. And he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, great to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Portland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Wainwright passes to Ayton. Out left to the wing. Henderson with it. 8 points for him. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Henderson's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rozier kicks to Martin. Smith outside. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Over to the left wing. Out to the right wing. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to Wainwright. And then Henderson with the jam.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
Hornets trail by 11. Passes it to Richards. Bridges outside. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And another three for Charlotte.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Rebound by Smith, and a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Rozier. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rozier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The Trailblazers, 39.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Here's Williams, and that one good. Williams has got 6 points.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
They get a hand on it. Hayward finds Washington. It's Miller on the wing. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
Here's Simons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
I bet Coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Here's Washington driving inside. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. That one a little long. Trailblazers leading by 7. And they get it back. Pass to Sharp. Lets it go with a 3. They shoot again. Williams with the block. To the inside. Ball. Now the feed to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Pass to Williams. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hayward comes with the double team. Here's Sharp. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 4. Hayward kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, Washington. Misses the 3. Portland's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Got to get out on Sharp. He can definitely do damage from outside the arc.
Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams a screen on Ball. Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Showing off the range right there. This is how dangerous Simons is from way downtown.
Outside, Ball. Miller, right side. Back to Ball. And here's the fast break. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Thibault kicks to Simons. Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Miller. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Here's Simons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing here by 8. Here's Thibault. Lays it up and banks it in. Thibault's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Ball finds Miller. To the middle. Taken away by Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Sharp missing. Charlotte has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Portland called for the foul.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. Terry Rozier comes in for Miller. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Ball. Trailblazers leading by 9. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
Stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Here's another turnover by the Hornets.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
It'll count. And so it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Assist from.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bridges out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Martin. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Fade away. Ayton, the pass to Henderson. Connects on the 17-footer. 16 points from Scoot Henderson.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Portland leading by 16. Here's Brogdon, powered down with both hands.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
3-pointer, Martin sinks the triple.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Henderson looking it over. Outside to Brogdon. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. Miller's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Ball subbed in for Ntilikina. Fires for 3. Thibault on the wing. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Sharp. Williams with the block. Simons against Hayward. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Hayward outside. Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Hornets. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Now the pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Here's Sharp. And that time, also a missed shot.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Trailblazers?
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, Charlotte. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Williams kicks to Simons. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Hornets.
Here's Miller. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
Miller with a wide open look. No good on the three. Portland leading by 11.
Hornets foul call. Frank Ntilikina, third personal foul. And
He throw good. Simons.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Ntilikina. The shot that time, not on target. Simons with the defensive effort. And it's Thibault in the corner. Outside Williams.
blocking foul called on LaMelo. Ball. Second personal foul.
And that one misses.
Team foul. Shooting for Portland, Matisse.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Portland.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Anthony Simons.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Grant for 3. Portland no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Sharp, that's good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Grant for three. And the Trailblazers, another three.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so Portland takes
future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trail Blazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Now here's Simons. Pass to Sharp. Soft touch off the glass.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Left side Thibault. Simons outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside for Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Duren. That's good from Grant on the assist by Simons.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
They get it back. Out to Thompson. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Simons. Williams with the screen. And Anthony Simons with a 3.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Here's Ivy. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Simons' shot is good.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. 6-point game. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
Simons outside. Driving in, and that one is stuffed right through.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
3-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Williams in the post. Defended by Thompson. Williams misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
To the inside, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I like that from Ivy, making the right read in the two-man game.
Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the whisk. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Simons.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. Scoring, passing, imposing hit. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second. We've got Anthony Simons. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Wainwright in at the three. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards, and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. And the Blazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Ayton. With the clock.
Oh, man!
Oh!
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Henderson scanning the floor. It's deflected.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
And stolen by Stewart. Hayes against Henderson. Pass to Bagley. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Stewart into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense doesn't want to get in the way of Stewart on plays like that.
Brogdon up top, pounded by Harris. And it's Brogdon missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the paint. Right side Bagley. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Wainwright. Outside Walker. Another shot. And it's Bagley with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. For three, here's Harris. No good that time. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Harris.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Hayes for three. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Brogdon finds Walker. Back to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. Stewart, a screen on Henderson. Hayes. That one's wide left. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. The kick out to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Harris. The three sends it home from three-point land. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Walker, a screen on Hayes. Here's Henderson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Harris, a screen on Henderson. Harris passes to Hayes. 23 seconds left in the first half. Out to Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Man, good whistle there.
And he drops the first. So for the Blazers. And Harris drops them both. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Simons outside. The three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's Thompson. Up and in on the layup. Thompson's got 8 points.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Anthony Simons. He's been playing really well.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Thompson out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duren goes out there and does it. Double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
Thompson, a screen on Simons. Bogdanovich passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
There's Simons with a three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
If you get the ball to Bogdanovich where he has room to operate, he can usually come through with a bucket.
The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's Simons missing. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Ivy outside, down low. And he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And that one's good. Sharp.
At the arc, Sharp just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
Ivy outside. Drives to the hoop. Out to the right wing. Yep, count it.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Grant outside. Here's Simons, and he dunks it down.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Bogdanovich with a screen on Simons. Cunningham on the wing. 7 points in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player when he takes advantage.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Timeout called, Portland. Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Sharp. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Outside Bogdanovich. Ivy with the ball. Covered by Thibault. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Henderson finds Williams. Here's Sharp. Good D by Bogdanovich. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ivy goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's how explosive Ivy can be, just detonating on the defense.
3-pointer Sharp. Offensive board.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Henderson against Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And Cade at his size, when he's going in there and willing to get dirty, it's a great way to pick up extra points.
Henderson, right side. Pass to Thibault. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The line for the Trailblazers. Thibault.
Second free throw, no good. And here's the fast break. Hayes for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hayes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Henderson drives in, and he makes it on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Williams in at the 5.
Portland foul. Sharp. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. Outside Burks. From deep. Thibault with the board. Portland leading. Back to Simons. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Detroit on D. Simons right side. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Hits the trifecta. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sharp. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
And both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Thompson in the post. Working on Grant. Thompson's shot is off. Portland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in it.
And so Simons nails both of them. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Thompson against Grant. Outside Bogdanovich. Thompson fires the 3. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Portland's shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
Shooting for Portland.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Williams over to help. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Bogdanovich on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
Here's Sharp. 3-pointer, no good. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the Pistons, another 3.
A seasoned veteran at this point. Bogdanovich not blinded by the brighter light.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Simon's shot is good.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Simons against Cunningham. Bogdanovich on the wing. Thompson scanning the floor. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Sharp passes to Graham. Thibault with it. Here's Sharp. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simons. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from short range. Thompson passes to Bogdanovich. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3.
Incredible play. Bogdanovich does not let the pressure get to him.
Simons against Thompson. 3-pointer Sharp. The Pistons clear it. Ivy outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Grant. To tie it up. Money. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Simons outside. There's the drive. Second chance effort. Williams. Count it!
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Cunningham on the take. Money!
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 66. Only 2 seconds left in the final quarter.
Substitution on the floor.
Simons has the open look. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Where's the...
One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. All out there with Miller. And it's Williams at the center.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
The pass to Hayward. It's good. The assist. That time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich is a versatile scorer, a threat from all over the court.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Ivy, a screen on Ball. Cunningham finds Ivy. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Down low, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Here's Ball. Left side, Miller. And he drives in, and it's Miller with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's the three. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Williams. Miller's got 5 now.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Duren. Shakes him, and Duren slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here is Hayward, following the bucket by the Pistons. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And finished off by Williams.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the paint, here's Thompson.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Williams.
2 minutes.
Rob. Now Detroit moving it up. A three from Bogdanovich. Outside Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shots good by Miller. He's got 7.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
There's Miller with the 3. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Ball with a wide open look. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Durant. Ivy with it. And there's the drive. Williams with the block. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Inside. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Ball hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Down low, here's Harris. Got it up. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure
The previous play.
the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hornets lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, they've got Miles Bridges. Terry Rozier is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Pistons trail by 4. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, DA. Back to Bridges. Rebound by the Pistons.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Richards, no good. The Pistons trailing. Hayes dishes to Harris. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier for 3. Bagley with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Works for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. 3 on 3. Here's Rozier. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Rozier against Harris. To the paint, here's Bagley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bagley's got it all tied up now for Detroit. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realized how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best player. You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Out to Bridges. Fires away from way outside. Bagley with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Bagley with a screen on Martin. Works for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Hornets trail by 4. Bridges, no one around him. A putback, great positioning on the putback.
No question that Ntilikina is athletic. I love seeing him use it to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen by Bagley. That's tipped. Here's Harris with the drive. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Ball to pass to Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Miller really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
It is so tough containing Ivy, a tough assignment defensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Bogdanovich wide open. hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, making it look easy. Bogdanovich stretching the floor and then some.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Pass to Washington. The kick out to Williams. Miller outside. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. Nice move. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Cunningham against Ball, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an open.
Miller outside. Ball, a screen on Bogdanovich. Hayward goes in. There's Ball with the three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one. Cunningham with it. Williams picks him up. Thompson passes to Duran.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Detroit.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And it's Washington missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hornets leading by 4. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Pistons working the ball around now. Thompson dishes to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Washington. And here we go. Stolen by Thompson. And they're pushing it up. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
From deep Washington, Duran pulls it in. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Oh, and here comes Miller all alone.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
On paper, Brandon Miller checked all the scouting boxes. Good size, the percentages, solid rebounding. Now he just has to maintain that play at a higher level.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And when Brandon Miller puts it all together, he is going to be a problem.
The shot's good from Hayes. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovic. He has been the story for the Pistons. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Rozier's out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Bridges. And it's Richards at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I think that time Bridges was his activity that forced the defense to foul him there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happening.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point game. Martin kicks to Bridges. Martin the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Pistons leading by 4. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Hayes. Pass to Stewart. And here's Burks. Bridges with the steal. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Buries the open three to cap the break.
Nice job there by Bridges to come up with the steal and then launch right into the fast break.
Bagley with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Rozier. Bridges a screen on Burks. Here's Rozier. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. And the Pistons lead by 2.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Out to Bridges. Hayes with the steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his first foul. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nick Richard. Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. Miller's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's ball in for Frank Ntilikina. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And Bogdanovic not fearing the big moment. He's certainly comfortable being the guy to take these shots for him.
2 minutes.
Ball kicks to Miller. Bridges a screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got 21.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Ivy with it, now guarded by Ball. And Ball comes to help. Here's Cunningham. Bridges with some nice defense.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ball surveying the defense. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thompson right side. He takes it in. Cunningham outside. Ivy a screen on Bridges. Cunningham for three. They get it back.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Bridges attacking. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Ivy out to Thompson. And he drives in. The Hornets pull it in.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Nails the tray.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Cunningham, the dunk and the foul of power. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. I think in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
Number 3, Terry Rozier III.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, I tell you, there's nothing more.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for it. It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Ball.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
I think you attack the rim here. Get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Bridges with the steal. Off the mark. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
Have two teams who could both really use a win.
You know, B.A., I think they each sense the opportunity that's before them tonight. They're both willing to scrap and claw for a win. I anticipate a very hard-fought matchup. One of these teams trying desperately to get in that win column.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Simons. After the basket by Charlotte. Driving to the basket, and he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Puts the move on. Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And B.A., that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Simons.
So a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
The kick out to Ball. Here's Rozier, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
And here's Simons outside. Nails it from 3. Simons has got 7 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thibault on the wing. 3-pointer. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, how about the outstanding defense from Miles Bridges? Uses his length and timing to come up with that steal.
Pass to Grant. It's Sharp on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. Here's Miller. Ball surveys the floor. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Chalk up 2 there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Miller. Picked his pocket. Here's Sharp. 1:46 left to play in the first. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Buries it from 3.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
The drive by Simons, and he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
And the Hornets call time here. making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Bridges, a screen on Thibault. Ball with it. Picked up by Grant. Ball against Grant. To the paint. Pass to Ntilikina. Oh, he tries a three. No good there. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3. They get it again. Back to Sharp. The 3 ball. Ooh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Simons outside. 5 to shoot. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Simons. He's got 13. 11 seconds left in the first. Down low. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Cody Martin is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Richards in at the center spot. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Hornets with a lead. Doris, you look at the Hornets, it's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA, and when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Hayward outside. Drills it from deep. Hayward's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, it's an area that Gordon Hayward has come a long way in. That textbook form when he sets up from range is a thing of beauty.
Back to Washington. Martin outside. Pass to Hayward. Now Richards. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Henderson left side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Henderson.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
The previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, NBA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And Rozier, here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
Here's Henderson. Count that bucket. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Hayward outside from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Hornets lead by 11.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
And it's Brogdon missing. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Rozier finds Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Martin. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Outside for Rozier. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go.
Henderson outside. They double him with Rozier. Pass to Wainwright. Back to Henderson. And the layup is good off the glass. Henderson's got 6.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Washington, a screen on Henderson. The 3. Out to Hayward.
Portland foul. Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Washington powers it through.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Henderson. He takes it in. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. Pass to Richards. Back to Rozier. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Rozier's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
No good on the free throw. And discussing the game of Terry Rozier, Doris, what's something that impresses you about him?
Probably, B.A., his confidence in his game. He's so aggressive and opportunistic on the offensive end. sometimes you've got to find guys who put the ball in the basket, period. And that's Terry Rozier.
A line change here for Portland. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. Miller's checked in for Hayward. And it's Ntilikina in for Martin. To the left side wing. Back to Rozier. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Ntilikina, pass to Rozier. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Ntilikina. Outside, Williams. Bridges outside. Williams with the screen. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
The drive by Simons. 3-pointer Sharp. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Here's ball. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. The pull-up J, and it's Portland with another.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Miller on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Miller's got 13.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one at a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pure from 3-point range. Simons has got 24 points.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Bridges finds ball. Screen by Bridges. The 3. Ball no good.
man. That's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Sharp, and he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Miller can't get it to go. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Simons. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Outside for Grant. Outside Thibault. Back to Simons. With the drive. And he gets it to go. Simons got 11 in the second half.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Ntilikina, the pass to Williams. And here's Bridges. Here's the three. He buries it from three. Bridges has got 8.
Now, this is important that Miles Bridges continues to knock down shots from deep because it balances his ability to go off the dribble drive as well. Good to see him shoot it like this.
Grant outside. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Ntilikina. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams finds Bridges. Williams in the post. He's covered by Grant. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, the improved perimeter shooting of Miles Bridges on display. A 3 right in your eye.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thibault on the wing. And here's Grant from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. 14 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 00, Scoot Henderson.
That'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's Charlotte. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Charlotte, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Then it's Ball, and it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field.
Frank Ntilikina, first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Thibault. With the 10-footer. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Rozier. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Williams in the post. He's against Aiden. Hayward uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Gordon Hayward showing he can score from just about anywhere, but he's especially dangerous close in.
Ball against Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Thibault on the wing. Here's Sharp. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Grant against Ball. The lead now cut to single digits.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Now it's the time Blazers Nation get loud for your Blazers dance crew.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Ball passes to Richards. Driving inside. Rozier outside. Washington outside. Pass to Miller. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here's Simons outside. Knocks down the triple. And it's now only a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
2 minutes in the game.
For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Simons going inside. That one drops for him. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Simons penetrating. Count it. And now just a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're ahead by 3. 1:29 left in the game.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Charlotte making some changes. Bridges comes in for Washington. And it's Ntilikina in for Rozier. 1:29 left in the fourth. All in the paint.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Simons. Pass to Graham. Back to Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
You'd love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
First personal foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
There's a screen from outside the arc. Sharp grabs the miss.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside Tyler. On the wing, Simons. Six to shoot, and he drives in.
Yes! Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Big time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And here's Simons. And that's it! A huge stop to win the game. A last-second rejection. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them.
Great taking a look at. This one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And here is Simons. To the paint, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. And Thompson throws it down.
Always keeping an eye out for rebounding opportunities. Thompson, just a rookie, but already showing some experience.
Here's Simons. Down low, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Clock at 4. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Williams sets a screen for Simons. Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities. It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
Thompson kicks to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Simon, and he banks in the lane. Simons has got 6.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Simons. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ivy, no one around him. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Williams sets a screen for Simons. That's tipped. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Now Simons. He has 6. Thibault kicks to Simons. Going inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Beautiful move by Anthony Simons, making it a and-one opportunity.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
I like how simple Bogdanovich keeps things on offense, taking what the defense gives up.
Here's Simons, and Thompson sends it back. Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Ivy. And the call will be against Anthony Simons.
Anthony Simons.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
That's a 2 from Simons. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Pistons lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Ayton is out there with Walker. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Wainwright in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Henderson with it, working on Hayes. Inside. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Now here's Hayes. Henderson defending. And there's the drive. Brogdon against Harris. Back to Bagley. Snatched away. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
And Hayes kicks to Harris. Another 3 for Detroit.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Henderson outside. Into the lane. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They lead by 4.
And you know there had to be some pressure on Marvin Bagley when he came into the league.
Yeah, GA, not only being the #2 overall pick, but coming from an NBA family. His grandfather was in the NBA as well.
Yep, that one goes.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Hayes finds Harris. Back to Hayes. Bagley with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Bagley's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, DA. Thank you.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Pass to Walker. Henderson outside. Rebound by the Pistons. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. And Hayes kicks to Bagley. Pistons passing it around. Ball's knocked loose. Brogdon against Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 6. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Harris finds Hayes. Out to Harris. Hayes with the screen for Harris. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Hayes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Pistons 33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Durham. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Thompson passes to Ivy. They get it back. Here's Durham. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wonderful play. Jaden Ivey is so effective when moving downhill.
You know, the book on Ivy used to be sag off them and let him fire, Steve. That is not the case any longer.
Jaden Ivey has a legitimate outside shot now, Kevin. He can lead on the mid-range and is more comfortable with the 3. Has put in the work to improve his weaknesses. You see the commitment from Anthony, refusing to let the defense knock him off balance.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Ivy finds Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Simon. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Passes to Sharp. Back to Simons. Driving the lane. And it's Thibault in the corner. Now, here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where
First team foul.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Simons, the pass to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Simon. There's the triple, and Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 15 points. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:52 left to play here in the third. Williams has a screen for Simons. With the floater, it's blocked. They recover it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Grant diving in, and the dunk by Grant.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And he can't jam it through.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Down low. Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A different look now for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Robert Williams. And Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And a different look here for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Thompson. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Pistons.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others is an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From beyond the arc and then some. Bogdanovich has got 24.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Henderson looking it over. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Works with it. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Henderson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Henderson. Driving to the basket. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Hayes.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Henderson. Got a hand on it.
With his length and terrific instincts on the defensive end, Stewart is a solid shot blocker. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now here's Hayes. Henderson defending. Passes it to Stewart. Right wing. Bagley from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Henderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's off on the first. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Thompson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Ivy's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trailblazers timeout. It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers breakers.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. Thompson against Williams. The kick out to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
The guy has ice in his veins. I love watching K step up in a big way.
Bogdanovich against Simon. There's 1:54 left in the 4th. Portland needs to get off a shot. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Simons has got 13 points here in the 2nd half alone.
Nimble move by Simons, helping him beat the inside coverage.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And another 3 for Detroit.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Grant.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
It's stolen. Now here's Simon. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Ivy. Fires for three. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Williams has a screen for Simon. Inside, stolen by Thompson.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Rise to the occasion, young man. Jaden Ivey hits a big-time shot.
And here is Simon. Yes!
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
7 seconds left in the game. Out to Harris to take the lead. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued